Welcome back to my class. We are doing something very cool today and I'm sure you will love it. We are going to make color prints. And we will use a very unusual material. We haven't used it before at this class, but I'm sure you've seen it in the kitchen. For color printing, you can use almost anything, any materials you like. It can be wood, paper, plastic, fabric, almost anything you can think about. And today we're going to use aluminium foil. Sounds good, huh? Okay, let's see how we can do it together. So these are aluminium foil prints that I made before to show you. And as you see, these are all trees. They all look different. This is the aluminium foil. You can find it in any kitchen. It's safe to use it, just be careful with the edges. For our tree print, we need acrylic paints. I have green and yellow, 2 brushes, middle size or bigger, and a piece of thick paper. We need this piece of foil to be a bit bigger than the paper. You can place it on the foil and then just cut according to the size. That's very easy. If your cut lines are not super straight, that's okay. So before we get to the actual printing process, we need to prepare our masterpiece and we are going to draw a tree trunk. This one I'm going to draw with the pastel, but you can use anything you want, maybe a marker or a pencil. I'm sure you know it, but just let me remind you that the branches should be thinner than the trunk and they want to go up to the sky. Now let's put aside our drawing for a while and then the fun part starts. We need to prepare our foil for printing. Normally, the surface of the foil is pretty smooth if you touch it when it's rolled. But if you crumple it and then unfold it, you can see how the texture of it has changed. This is going to help us to create a very interesting looking print. Both when you crumple and unfold your foil, you need to be very careful with your fingernails. Aluminium foil is very thin and it's very easy to tear it or make a hole in it. That's what we don't want to happen, right? Now let's make sure that the foil is still bigger than your paper or the same size, which is also fine. And now it's time to paint the crown of the tree on your foil. Make sure you have enough paint on your brush. I decided to start with yellow, but green looks good too. So I'm kind of trying to keep it on the upper part of my foil because, you know, the crown of the tree is on top of the tree and we need to leave some space to be able to see the trunk of your tree. So you just keep going around with your brush strokes. Let's add some green and now we're almost done. It kind of looks like an oval shape. Okay, let's take your almost ready masterpiece and place the paper on the foil. Now we press it gently and this is the time for the massage. We need to massage our paper to make sure that paint sticks to it fine. See, I'm holding my paper with one hand just to make sure it doesn't wiggle because the art of print is not putting the color and moving your paper around. No. It's the process when you need to hold your paper still. Let's gently peel the paper off your foil and wow, look at that! We have a tree print. Isn't it cool? Look at the texture. It's because we folded and crumpled our foil, it looks like this. You see how the colors blended into each other. That's awesome. You probably thought it's over. Not yet. Let's do another print. You know, in art, you can always do different things and try something new. So let's do another drawing. This one, you can draw in a different style. You can come up with your own design. I mean, it's art, right? My second drawing looks less natural, but more in a cartoon style. But it's still cool. And I also used pastel again, just because I like it so much. Okay, now you don't need to clean your foil. You can just apply your paint on top of your previous color spot. Try making different brush strokes, shorter wavy, maybe you want to do some tapping. It's totally up to you. Of course, you can mix your colors, but we might want to see some clear color brush strokes too. Again, we carefully lay our paper on top of the foil. Again, massage, massage, massage. And no paper wiggling. Now let's carefully take off your paper and wow, another print is ready. It looks completely different compared to the previous one. And how did that happen? The texture of your foil has changed. The brush strokes were different, and even though you used the same colors, your second print turned out to be an absolutely different art piece. And it's great. Do you remember the prints I showed you before? All of them are made with one piece of foil. However, each of them has its own unique design. I hope you love doing this. And I can't wait to see your works. You know my email. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the videos if you do like them. I'll see you next week. Bye!